Heading towards the end of the year, one of the films that was getting a lot of Oscar buzz was the upcoming FOXCATCHER, starring Steve Carell, Channing Tatum, and Mark Ruffalo. The film was scheduled to hit AMC theaters on December 20th, but Sony Pictures Classics has now announced that the film is being pushed back to an undetermined date sometime in 2014 to allow the filmmakers more time to finish the film, and obviously removing it from Oscar contention this year. Directed by Moneyball and Capote director Bennett Miller, FOXCATCHER tells the gripping true story of Olympic wrestling champion brothers Mark Schultz, played by Channing Tatum, and Dave Schultz, played by Mark Ruffalo, and their relationship with the eccentric John DuPont, played by Steve Carell, heir to the DuPont chemical fortune that led to murder. John, how do you feel about FOXCATCHER being pushed back into 2014?
I'm completely bummed out by this, to be honest. This is one of these films I have been so looking forward to. Like, first of all, it always sounds interesting. Steve Carell is in all these weird prosthetics, and you hear people talking about potential Oscar buzz for the dude. That sounds good. I'm warming up to Channing Tatum. I used to think any screen time he ever got in any film was a complete waste of screen time. And then I saw him in 21 Jump Street, and it's like, okay, now I'm interested. Mark Ruffalo has always been awesome. So we liked him in everything he's been in, so that's a no-brainer. But the fact that this is getting pushed back, look, from an artistic integrity point of view, hey, that's cool if the director says, I want more time to finish it, and the studio says, okay, no problem. That's cool, I respect that. But I've been dying to see this in December. And I've been dying to see what a film like this could do in the upcoming Oscar season. So for me, while I get it, I'm just really, really disappointed that, that we're not going to get to see it now. Schnepp, what do you think?
Well, how far did they push it back?
It's indeterminate, sometime in 2014.
So it wasn't like February dumping zone.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It might be next December for all we know, really.
Yeah, I mean, the trailer, which you just clued me onto, so I had heard about it, but I didn't realize you could see a trailer. It's a foreign version of the trailer because they pulled it, the American release. It looks great. It really looks interesting, and you know, I'm looking forward to seeing a better performance from Steve Carell. You know, aside from Brick, he's done a couple of other films, and 40-Year-Old Virgin. There's an uneven quality, but that looks amazing. And Channing Tatum is a great actor. I think he's comedic, funny, amazing. So,
Dennis?
Yeah, me and Schnepp just watched the trailer before, and I really liked it. If it was like an unknown director, I'd be a little worried, like, oh my God, something's wrong with the movie.
Yeah.
But it's Bennett Miller.
Yeah.
You know, he did Moneyball, which I loved,
yeah.
and Capote, which I really liked. So
you and I actually went to Oakland for the world premiere of Moneyball, where we talked to Brad Pitt and everybody there. Yeah.
And so because he's an Oscar-nominated director, I'm not worried that it's something wrong with the movie. I think it really is what they say it is. They just want more time with it. So. And I'm looking forward to seeing Steve Carell do some more dramatic stuff. I think he's actually a really good actor. And Channing Tatum, I never was really down on him because he was in this movie called Guide to Recognizing Your Saints that nobody saw, and he was actually really good on that.
And the other thing to mention, when we're talking about Steve Carell getting some Oscar buzz for something like this, remember too, two of the last couple of movies that this guy has directed, Moneyball and Capote, the lead actors in both those films got nominated for Academy Awards, and one of them won.
Yes.
Hoffman actually won it. So that bodes well for Steve Carell.
Yes. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.